I'm here to talk about we get free by remembering we already are. The core message of literally everything that I'm doing and being all day long. This is my true north. And the way I know it is how good it makes me feel all the time when I'm coming back to it. The thing is, though, it doesn't feel so good to think that when I'm not feeling good, you know, like when I'm in no man's land, when I'm like in the quicksand trying to effort myself out of it, and I hear that and I say, oh, you know what I mean? I would have a better life if I had $5 million right now. So just about that being free now, right? And then I get into this state. Nothing really changed. Nothing changed physically. Nothing changed out here. But when I get into this state of who I truly am and aligning with that, that's the one thing I know for sure that's true. And everything makes sense all of a sudden. And then I can actually start doing the things that move me towards where I want to go. But I'm not like worried about it while I'm doing it. Like the doing it is part of it. It feels good. And that's why I know this is important. That's why I know. Because I can feel it. And so I'm here to say that you can follow your joy and you can live from your flow and you can create from your flow and you can be the person that you want to be now and you don't have to wait for it. We get free by remembering we already are, by being the person that we think we're gonna be after X, Y, and Z happens, or after we reach this place, or whatever it is. When our hair grows out, or we find our passion, or we figure out how to make more money, or we become a better parent, or whatever it is. That's not it. You figure that out and you become that when you let go of thinking that you aren't already. I wrote a Substack on this just barely, and I feel like it was very good. So if you want to read that, you can look up Garden of Liberation on Substack. But it's like what you actually want is the being and the flowing with and the creating from the state of being who you truly are. Like that's what you want. You want to just be yourself. And you are right now all the time. There's no requirements for that. There's literally no requirements. We have a lot of tools that make us think that we're doing something to get us there, but they're actually the things that are keeping us from remembering that we already are now. And so the real thing is that you have to unlearn the learning, you know? What I write. Yeah, we just have to unlearn to stop blocking it, to stop staying in a place where we are trying so hard and we're thinking that we're not it and we're doing the things that don't feel good because, well, it worked for them, this is what worked for this person, so this is how I must have to do it, and it doesn't feel good, and like we're forcing things and we're pretending and we're doing all these things that are not, yeah, they're not gonna feel good because that's not true, you know? You don't have to do all that, and you can just be yourself and you can be alive in every moment that you are in your wholeness, and it feels really good, and you'll know what to create and you'll know what to say and you'll know how to, you'll just feel better, and so you won't react in the ways that you used to, and things won't bother you like they used to. It's not about learning more how to do things right or correct yourself more or be better. It's about learning how to let go more and be yourself and let yourself be whole now so that everything else can feel easier and more exciting and flow, and you can live from your heart instead of your mind. And it's just so beautiful, and this is so huge and amazing, and it's fun, and I live my whole life being so serious, and it's just not, it's not it. You don't have to, and life is fun, and you should do it for fun, and you should do things from this place of ease and flow, and you'll know. And if you don't know, then you don't know yet. And so maybe let go a little bit more and just have fun. And I promise you, when you learn how to be happy for no reason, because it's your natural state, when you're not trying so hard to find it, you'll know what to do, and you'll know what you naturally feel inclined to do, and what feels good and what feels not forced. And when it feels forced, you know to just take a rest and go do something fun that reminds you of who you are. And so I'm not really focused on the energy of like manifesting or getting you to what you want, or how to get what you want, or whatever kind of, when you live this way, you will just get there naturally. But that's not the focus, because the focus is always you and your wholeness, and from there, who knows what will happen to you. Probably anything better than you could imagine, because what you really want is being yourself and flowing from that and creating from that. That is the whole point, and to expand from there. And so if all your dreams come true along the way of that, and being in that state, then I guess you can have your cake and eat it too. That's the way.